From one of the best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jamison Taillon will be on the mound for the Buccos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manuel Margot, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Oh, look at Freed. He's up with it. The throw. Got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
In now, Corey Spangenberg. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
At the plate, Eric Hosmer, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch coming, here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Roll. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They dropped game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
2-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this 1st inning.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Heading out towards shallow right. Luplow is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, a guy who's been playing great is Austin Hedges. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. One left for San Diego. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Matt Strom gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. And Freese will reach safely. It's a base hit. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one. But somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Coming to the plate now, Starling Marte. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Fouled away. Hit back up the middle. Galvis is there. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on the board. Good baseball.
Up next for the Buccos, Corey Dickerson. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Spangenberg is there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Striding in, Hunter Renfroe. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hunter Renfroe.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus our attention on infielder third baseman David Freese. We all know the history. One of the most dramatic home runs in St. Louis Cardinal history. This guy doesn't get enough credit for being a very reliable defender. Look for him to make a big play today.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Chase Headley. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Freese has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, catcher Austin Hedges.
Digging in, Austin Hedges. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And the pitch. Too low, 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Two and one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. The 2-2. Liner towards second, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. Digging in, Freddie Galvis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box, Matt Strom. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Luplow makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave a pair They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Up next for the Buccos, Sean Rodriguez. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Takes a good curveball at the knees. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Renfroe ranging back to the track, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. They still wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Luplow, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Padres have elected to
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Elias Diaz the next to hit. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And the 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. We've played two. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. Leading off the inning, Manuel Margot, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Striding in once again, Corey Spangenberg, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Margot on at first, nobody out. There goes Margot. Pitch misses. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
One out and a runner on second base. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
This is skied into short left center. Here comes Dickerson. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Padres, left fielder, Will Myers.
Ready for another chance? Will Myers flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. In the air now, out to right field. Luplow on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jameson Taillon, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Count is 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. On the ground to third. There to take it is Headley. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder, number 6.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starling Marte. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Frazier stands at second with 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
Yeah, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
1-0 the count. Two out with the man at first. Marte off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Hit out towards second. Fielded by Spangenberg. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 3 and the Padres nothing. Digging in to try it again, Hunter Renfroe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hunter Renfroe.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Pitch on the way. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Hey, D-Ro, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Marte going back to the track, to the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A 2-run home run for Chase Headley. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Friars are back within a run at 3-2 now.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Stepping in now, Austin Hedges. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Two runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. No outs, nobody on.
That's foul.
Here's another 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie.
Digging in for his second at bat, Freddie Galvis. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at bat. And a breaking ball stays outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. The 2-0. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The pitcher, number 55, Matt Strom.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Matt Strom. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Frazier ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Pirates 3 and the Friars 2. Josh Bell the next to hit. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. The 1-1 lifted into the air out towards center field. Margot's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see two different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Colin Ray comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. Now in the box, Sean Rodriguez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Jordan Luplow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he just misses with a curveball.
2-1.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're up 3-2. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Center fielder number 7.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Luplow is there. 1 out.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Spangenberg. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. Luplow is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
And he takes ball 1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Padres have come back to make this a 3-3 ball game.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning. But he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Here's Will Myers, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fouled off. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Padres strike back to tie things on the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here at PNC Park. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Now at the plate, Elias Diaz. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Elias Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The pitcher, number 50, Jamison Hyon.
Gregory Polanco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Adam Frazier. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
3 balls, 1 strike.
David Freese would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Pitch on the way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready once again, David Freese. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Here's Starling Marte looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Right side hit hard. And that is into right field. A base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-3 game.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his third RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this morning.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, a swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. 5 innings complete. It's the Pirates 4 and the Padres 3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 37, Edgar Santana.
Digging in once again, Hunter Renfroe, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
And now a pitch on the way. 0-1 the count. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Chase Headley.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Popped him up. Freeze in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. After it is Dickerson. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, captain, Austin Hedges.
Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. High pop up. Bell over to his left. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail it here 4-3. Ready for another shot now. Josh Bell. He flew out in his last at bat.
First baseman. Down.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
2-1.
And the pitch on 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Myers. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
Sean Rodriguez will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jordan Luplow.
Standing in, Jordan Luplow. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Back here in Pittsburgh, it's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Michael Michael Feliz is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 45.
Jordy Mercer will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 10. Jordy Mercer.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He was a ground out victim last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Alex Dickerson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24. Alex Dickerson.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. Feliz, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Luplow is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. In his career, Hosmer has a slugging percentage a little over .425. A respectable number. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Dickerson's there. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-3. Jose Torres gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jose Torres.
Elias Diaz the next to hit. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Elias Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Comes set with the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
This is line to left. There to take it, but no, the ball drops free. Oh, and he misses it. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, looked like an easy play from where I'm sitting, but I think he took it for granted and basically whiffs on the darn thing, allowing the runner to move to second on a 2-base error.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Diaz leads off second with nobody out. Now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. And he will make the over-the-head catch behind the plate. Wow, a nice play there for the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1-0.
The 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 23, David Freese.
Digging in and looking for more, David Freese. First pitch on its way. takes this the other way to right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. One left for Pittsburgh, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 70, George Canto.
Here's Will Myers. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3.
Number 4, Will Myers.
Here's the first pitch to him. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. Now the pitch. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Bell is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Pirates lead this one in front of the home crowd here at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. You should get a look at our line score to this point in the contest. Digging in to try it again, Hunter Renfroe. In previous matchups against George Cantos, he's 1 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Way out in front. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Chase Headley. As it's grounded sharply to first, Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Score holds at 4-3. Here's Starling Marte. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air to right field. Spangenberg backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Myers, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Ready for another shot now, Josh Bell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Playing 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Francisco Cervelli will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Francisco Cervelli.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 home finds the zone. Strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
That's a strike.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Cervelli, the runner at first with 2 gone. Takes this the other way to right. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We've played 8 full. Bucks out in front, 5-3. Felipe Rivero comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Felipe Rivero.
Riding in once again, Austin Hedges. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Mercer has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. High and deep to straightaway right. Luplow facing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
How about
A.J. Ellis will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. No balls and 1 strike. He'll enter play here with an average of .314. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Dickerson is going to get there, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Pittsburgh Pirates used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jamison Taillon earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Felipe Rivero closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final.